EA Sports. It's in the game.
They acting like they love us, but they really wanna be above us. Can they see it on the top of this mountain? I'm looking down, I can see that you're clouded. No, they don't wanna be above us. We're the top of this mountain above us. There's nothing up there except me. Fear in your eyes when you see me. I look fear straight in the eye and told her not today, no lie. I look fear straight in the eye, I told her not
All right, so Israel Adesanya obviously was mashing through the middleweight division until his rival Alex Pereira showed up. But as he gets back on the proving ground here tonight, DC, most people believe on any given Saturday night, this is still the best middleweight in the world.
Well, he's proven it time and time again. He has been the man for so long, it would seem hard for him not to operate in that space. But because he believes in himself, because he recognizes who he is, he takes wins and losses as good as anyone I've ever seen. But when it comes down to the X's and the O's, the guy in his fight ability, Israel Adesanya is as good as they come. A phenomenal kickboxer in much improved wrestling that allows for him to stay upright and make guys fight him where he needs him to.
Really seems as though he is getting closer to that mixed martial arts prime, to your point, in terms of putting all the skills together. Israel Adesanya, the last style bender, back in the octagon here tonight. April 13, 2013, he upset Uriah Hall to win the Ultimate Fighter. 6 years later, he challenged for interim UFC middleweight gold. Unable to finish the job that night, but a valuable 25-minute exchange there with Israel Adesanya. One of the best title fights we have ever seen. And now Gastelum trying to rebuild and get back to the top of the league.
And it starts today. The journey back to the top starts at level 1. And Kelvin Gastelum will embrace that. He will look at it and he will say, I am up to this journey. I'm up to the fight. I'm up to the uphill battle. I am up to the preparation of trying to become a champion. It's been a sole goal for Gastelum, and he will do everything in his power, starting tonight, to put himself back in a UFC championship fight.
There he is, folks. Kelvin Gastelum, always ready to engage. We'll see how he handles this challenge tonight. All right, now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. To get us started with the official introductions, we go inside to the veteran voice of the Octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Kelvin Gastelum.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready.
All right, so Kelvin Gastelum has got to be happy this fight came around again as he gets his rematch with Israel Adesanya. I'm not so sure the fight at UFC 236 that they engaged in isn't the greatest middleweight fight I've ever called.
It's one of the greatest middleweight fights we've ever seen. It was because of Gastelum's willingness to bite down on the mouthpiece, go forward, get in Adesanya's face, and just make him fight. But on that night, we learned something about Izzy. We learned that he is not only good when it's... You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. Oh, nice right hand.
Oh, he gets back up, but barely. Look how wobbly he is. Nice display of technique by him there on the side kick. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
Very traditional technique that a lot of guys are using now in the UFC.
Oh, nice jab there by Gastelum.
Oh, my God.
Oh, these guys are absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides. Oh, massive kick to the head. That's a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
And he lands a kick to the leg now. Pretty good work on the feet tonight. Oh, flying knee to the head.
Oh, man, he's hurt.
Oh! Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one. Oh, he gets back up, but barely. Look how wobbly he is. Well, I'm not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. It feels like the finish is there. That is it! Kelvin Gastelum, how about that?
What a performance.
All right, we now go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 26 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Kelvin Gastelum.
All right, so the UFC wins continue to pile up for the oncoming force that is Kelvin Gastelum. Few can keep up with his pressure, his power, his pace. And tonight with style points, Gastelum takes another step closer to the top of the mountain and that UFC title. What a fighter.
Painted, old school chef. God rain down blessings that broke the levee. On my Libra scales, teaching these streets is heavy. Young Smokey prevail, came from speakeasy to breathing weekly on beats, and now he be eating weekly.
You ready to fight? You ready? Do it.
Great shot. Keep the pressure on. Let's focus now.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Nice, good strikes. Good shot, good shot. Good shot, good shot. Attack the cut, attack the cut. Let's get in this fight. Come on, walk. Good, let's switch it up. Let's take him down. Straight hand. It's okay, it's okay. Keep going. Come on, continue aí. Heavy on the cut, heavy on the cut.
Your winner by technical knockout.
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
Pressure, pressure. Come on, you gotta be first.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it. Stop.
Your winner by unbelievable TKO.
The man will swear I care about the coat, but how you handle your affairs is what I care about the most. The man war when it's going off, got me dissing your monthly listeners. The man I write a practice, and we are the practitioners. Eating them alive, it's like I'm needing them for sustenance. I'm out here getting big like they've been feeding me some supplements. Never follow them cause they be moving shambolic. My side will be getting money, that's socio-economics. Heard them on every verse, so there'll be several discrepancies. Have them up, it's nothing but death in your destinies. Set the template from what I've written on a piece of paper. And if I war, we won't be needing any mediator. Feeling comfy in any spot that I'm stood in. They're claiming they didn't hear, but they know that they understood him. Having them up, it's nothing, man, I'm out and yeah, the jobs are good. And swimming in the deep, we got them drowned in the
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Ben Funky Askren. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so with that touch of the gloves, we are underway with this stand-up-only fight. A couple of rules in play here, we remind you. No grappling of any type. Also, fighters cannot do any follow-up strikes on the floor. Let's see how it plays out. Body shot there. Oh, heavy kick to the body. Oh!
He's hurt so bad. He's got to find safety. Find a way that you can recover. Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing. Massive. And his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Well, informed speculation says he's going to try to set up another hook here. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Oh, roundhouse kick. Add that to his highlight reel. All right, so we'll see what's up. Continues to stray with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go. Big knee there to the chest. Oh, big shots getting through. Well, no denying that he blocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
And he blocks the shot there. 2 minutes. Well, you got to think it's only a matter of time. Yup. referee stopping the action here. That swelling is getting out of control. This might be the end, DC.
It's bad. I mean, it's a lot of swelling. And it's the damage that he has taken over the course of the fight that is making him swell to a point that I don't know if he can continue.
I think they're going to stop this fight. I stand corrected. Doctor's going to allow them to continue, but he's going to have to go for it, I would think.
Yeah, he will. He's going to have to make some adjustments. And also, he's going to have to lay it all out on the line. He cannot stay back and get picked apart as he has to this point.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank. Oh, nice.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Ben Askren. Under a minute now to go. Oh, man, how many shots to right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Oh, he blocked that one. All right, so the overhand has certainly been a big weapon for him here tonight. Look for him to go right. Stunned, drunk driving out there. We'll see if he can recover.
Oh my goodness, what a right hand.
What a start. Well, the swelling on his face is extreme at this point in time. I'm not sure that the doctor's going to let him continue here. Cut man hustling in, and he's going to apply that end swell quickly. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
Start round 2 now, DC. Jorge Masvidal versus Ben Askren. Do you believe it? This next round is underway. In the previous round, both fighters got rocked. Crowd going bananas. Big opportunity for both fighters.
These are the types of fights that makes it so fun to sit right next to the octagon and call the action.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Big punch land.
Well, he landed a big knockout in the previous round, and you can just tell his confidence is growing from here.
His confidence is through the roof, as it should be. He's doing a great job right now of landing strikes. He just now has to find the one that's going to end the night.
Fighter blocks a punch.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
Well, he's landed a few big uppercuts already. I will bet you $1,000 he sets it up again here.
You're not taking my money, Jay. Hey, that And you hear the crowd react every time they come together because they understand the power that these guys are striking with.
We past the midpoint here of the fight. Oh, a nice straight there by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Watch the swelling becoming a real factor right now. Did they inject something into his face? Or watch the referee has called for the ringside physician. Perhaps enough damage now to stop the fight.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. It's over. Stop the fight.
Yeah, that's going to do it. All right, fans don't like it, but he was rendered essentially a one-eyed fighter, and that is the end. It goes into the books as a TKO via doctor stoppage.
Well, he looks upset at the doctor's decision, but in time, he will accept that this is probably better for his fighting future.
Got to play better defense. All right, with that, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight. Declaring the winner by TKO, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
Gamebred, ladies and gentlemen, what a career this guy has had, and he proved once again tonight that he is far from finished. I think I need a game-bred tattoo or something after that performance. He has got all the skills to become a champion. Jorge Masvidal with a huge victory here tonight. So here's the longtime Jackson Wink MMA staple, former UFC Women's Bantamweight champion Holly Holm. DC, she's got the highlight of all highlights. She'll be looking to produce another one here tonight.
That night she knocked out Ronda Rousey was absolutely insane because Ronda Rousey was still riding super hot. Nobody thought she had a chance. Set up that beautiful head kick just because, as always, Holly Holm will follow a game plan to a T. One of the smartest fighters in the entire UFC. Uses her brain, her skill, and her footwork in order to set traps for opponents, and then she strikes and finish the fight. Holly Holm is a phenomenal fighter.
And when her back has been up against the proverbial wall, she comes out and dominates someone like Megan Anderson, as she did back at UFC 225. Holly Holm chasing further greatness here too. So here's the two-division champion, Amanda the Lioness Nunes. There have been so many seminal moments in her career. She's just getting going, but hard to do better than that 51-second knockout of Cris Cyborg back at UFC 232.
It was absolutely amazing to watch Amanda Nunes just wash out Cris Cyborg, the most dominant female fighter we had ever seen. But when you look back, turn the page a little bit to some of the wins that she has. Knocking out Ronda Rousey in the first round, brutalizing Miesha Tate, beating Valentina Shevchenko twice. It's just a laundry list of some of the biggest names that the UFC has ever seen, and Amanda Nunes has dispatched those names.
It is as good a legacy as the women's MMA game has had, or maybe will ever have, and Amanda Nunes will try to add to it in a matter of moments. Amanda Nunes, set to fight the Preacher's daughter, Holly Holm. All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this women's bantamweight championship fight. We said it inside the octagon. The veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world, Holly the Preacher's daughter, Holm! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Amanda the Lioness Nunes!
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so as we get this stand-up only fight underway, just a quick reminder on the rule set: no grappling or wrestling of any type, and fighters also cannot follow up with ground strikes on the canvas. So if you knock your opponent
I mean, that is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing.
Holm's shot is blocked. Wisconsin right hand lands upstairs. And yet another hook connected there by Holm.
Beautiful high kick.
She's trying to kick the leg out. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction.
Oh, high kick.
Oh, head kick blocked by Nunes. Just over 3 minutes to go.
Good jab there by the champion. Oh, nice jab.
She got that kick home. Still unable to find that precise range with the high kick.
Come on, work.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Oh, nice hook there by Holly Holm. So a lot of strikes have landed here, and she has some swelling now to prove.
Well, she's landing that jab, the right hand. She can't miss. She cannot miss. And right now, while the swelling has started, it's not critical. She needs to make sure she's better defensively so that we don't get to that point.
Just unable to quite find that range. Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh, she's looking to set up that head kick, no good. And she continues to circle towards her right. Just missed with the left there.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Muito bom. Senta aí, relaxa. Olha, você quase nocauteou ela, tá? Então, no próximo round eu quero que você entre aí, já vai direto.
All right, so a lot of high-level striking in that last round, but the big shot, of course, to the head that stunned her opponent, nearly got her out of there.
I mean, she hurt her bad. I can't believe that we are going to another round. I thought it was over. She landed it perfectly. Usually that's enough to end a fight. Unfortunately, the round goes on. Let's see what happens.
Well, DC's all fired up. Here we go with the start of round two. Amanda Nunes and Holly Holm. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Nice job by her there to block that shot. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed without it. Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising and it's almost... Oh, what a shot by her there. I'm not sure her opponent knows where she is. She's in the octagon still.
She can't possibly know where she is right now after taking such a massive head kick.
Oh, with authority the body. Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her rocked pretty good, but she wasn't able to close the show.
She wasn't able to find the kill shot. She hurt her very badly. She was not able to find that one shot that was...
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for the Lioness Amanda Nunes. Well, not necessarily the connection rate you'd like to see, landing with 32% accuracy thus far against Holly Holm. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round one. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round two. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt.
Leg kick lands.
Circling to her right. Nunes's thigh on the outer part really starting to show signs of bruising here. She has absorbed a lot of leg kicks here tonight.
Never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world are these two women still standing?
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that. She missed with that jab. Under a minute to go. Well, she's got nothing left in the tank, and there's another just huge whiff. Forgettable effort, at least in terms of the cardio, I would think, tonight.
Yeah, she's done. She's so tired that she's throwing for the head, but the head's never going to be where you anticipate, especially when you're exhausted. She's loading up. She's showing what's coming. She really needs to take a step back.
Final seconds.
Down,
10 minutes
down.
in the books.
Muito bom. Senta aí, relaxa. Olha, você quase nocauteou ela, tá? Então, no próximo round eu quero que você entre aí, já vai direto.
All right, so there's the horn. The round is over, and we've got more fighting. It looked like maybe we'd get a finish there after she landed upstairs.
Well, she was excited. She thought it was done. How does she reshift? How does she get herself back in the moment to try to repeat what she just did, but also top it and actually get the finish?
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. All right, so that last round, another pretty good frame for both fighters. We'll see which woman makes the requisite adjustments here in this next round.
Somebody has to really get out ahead. It's too worrisome going to the judges when you know you've been involved in such a competitive fight.
Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now. Well, she has had a steady diet of jabs and other strikes, and now her face is really starting to swell.
Her face is really starting to swell. She's been battered, she's been bruised, she's been beat up, and right now, she has a
huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed, and now she's got to go chase her down to get another one off to finish the fight.
Circling to her right. And now the jab gets through. Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's done some pretty significant damage to her opponent.
Absolutely. You know, you start to go there, and you land something, and you may think, wow, that was hard. Your opponent doesn't really respond. But as you start to pile them up on him, you start to see exactly what we're seeing right now. And now she can start to capitalize on that.
So we pull up the numbers here. 45 total strikes have already landed for Amanda Nunes. And landing with 38% accuracy there tonight against Holly Holm. Well, she hasn't held back, right? I mean, she took a look at the referee, and if he's not going to get involved, you got to continue to strike. She has been at her absolute best tonight.
But now it's about survival. You get your hands up high. You block, make sure that nothing lands clean so that the swelling doesn't get even worse. We are at a point now where it's...
All right, the referee has paused the action here, likely to call in the doctor, yes, to look at this significant swelling on her. I'm not sure she's going to be allowed to continue.
John, she's gotten beaten up, and I mean, it's getting worse every time she gets hit. There is a lot of swelling.
Close look by the doctor. Yeah, that's going to do it. I mean, these fans are ruthless, but you had to stop the fight. No?
Yeah, I mean, look at her. She's disappointed. She's upset, but the reality is she couldn't see. She had one eye. She was very limited. The damage was going to continue, and it would only get worse. So I believe this is a great decision by the doctor.
We now go to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Amanda the Lioness Nunes.
right, so another big win in a career full of them for American top teams. Amanda Nunes, most people fancy her the most powerful bantamweight in the history of the division, and the Lioness certainly lived up to that billing here tonight. She was tested at times in this match.